What is monkey branching? I hear you ask. It is when a woman is in one relationship and is ready to leave. They usually already have a branch they're ready to swing on. So they're holding on to another man, another branch. And then when they're ready, they swing on to that one. And it's a constant thing from branch to branch, from man to man. It's very typical of modern women. It's their nature.
She thought she could do better. She thought she could do better. And they always monkey branch 100% of the time, which means this. They're hanging on to you while grabbing the hand of another man. When that hand is tight and secure, they let go of you. When they're done with him, they go to another man. That's monkey branching. Women monkey branch their entire life. And then they get tired of it. Then they finally settle down. Women settle all the time. They will go through men like you and me like a hot knife through butter until they find the guy that will give them the best vacations and the best lifestyle. Women always want to marry up and across. Always, 100% of the time. If you can't improve her life and have evidence that her life is going to be better, you are just entertaining her while she's still scanning for the guy that's going to give her a better life. And it's got nothing to do with attraction. Nothing. Women marry a lifestyle, not the man.
As an unmarried mother of 3 living in the city of Atlanta, let's go over exactly how much it costs to live. Number 1, you have rent. That's approximately $2,800 a month.
Damn!
Then you have your utilities, gas, light, water, and internet. All that totals to about $600 a month. Next, I have our cell phone bills. That ends up being about $250 a month. My personal car note is $800 a month. I pay about $200 a month for insurance. I don't normally add in my other 2 car payments because those are work vehicles. Those pay me while I pay them.
My God, who the cares?
My children's homeschool and extracurricular activity fees end up being about $300 to $400 a month.
Bruh.
It also costs me about $250 a month to get their hair done. We spend about $200 to $250 a week for groceries. For clothing, we don't shop every month. We get things on sale and off season. So I would say probably at an average about $100 a month. I use a nanny for childcare, which is about $900 per week. Included in that cost is also housekeeping. I spend about $600 a month on hair, nails, and routine beauty treatments like massages or waxes.
What?
Medical insurance as a self-employed woman is about $800 a month. I mainly work from home, so gas is about $50 a week. For entertainment, we probably spend anywhere between $500 and $1,000 a month. That includes all our Netflix subscriptions, all our fees to go to the Y and those types of things as well. Our dog requires about once a month grooming. That's about $80. So my total monthly expenses for personal, not including my business, is around $5,500 a month. So excuse the fuck out of me if I choose not to deal with a dude who can only pay the light bill.
With all due disrespect, ma'am, don't no man care about what you got going on financially, because most of the time they're expected to come in. But this is exactly why men don't care to date single mothers with lots of children. The entitlement and the audacity to feel as though you can demand a man who will come in and pay everything. No, sis, you're an adult. You're self-sufficient. You're an independent boss chick, babe.
I own 2 companies, Kendra.
Okay? Why can't you handle it yourself?
Women are a liability for you. They expect you to pay for them, risk your life for them. That's protection. Also provide security, which even though it comes with payment, but it's a home and everything, like they expect constant flow of money. You're supposed to manage your emotions, make them feel good. It's usually a one-way street. You're given and they are taken. Only the quality women reciprocate, but usually you give. They are a liability. They're your dependent. They're literally children that you have to take care of, especially emotionally. If you've dealt with women, you know what I'm talking about. When it comes to liabilities, they get worse. You get a bigger liability when years accrue. They're the same. The older they grow, the less fertile they are, so the value that you want from them is already going down. So that's a liability, and they want way more from you because they're losing their value and they want to extract more from you. Look at this lady speaking about trying to get everything she wants from a man. He's supposed to pay for this, pay for that, and pay for another man's child. Are you fucking serious? Get out of here. Like, listen to her. This single old woman with kids expects you to pay for the grooming of her dog, as well as a lot of other stuff that she's actually lying about. She rarely pays for all of these things. Most likely some simp is helping her pay for them. This is why you don't settle for the older ones, especially the ones with kids, because they bring way more baggage, way less value than you want, and you end up paying more for someone else's mistakes.
Oh, I love comedy.
People think I'm confident, but I'm actually just loud. Yeah. When it comes to believing in myself, I'm an atheist.
You're telling me that you believe that women with children deserve high-value men?
In some cases, yes, because some of us are divorced.
Okay. Hold on. Why do you believe they deserve somebody else's resources?
What do you mean deserve someone else's resources?
Well, the high-value man has more resources.
Mm-hmm.
He had to go out and work and acquire those.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you or women like you deserving of what men like those? That's their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you deserve it? Those aren't his kids.
Mm-hmm. I think that my disagreement and agreement is in that when they do deserve it, but when they have certain qualities and characteristics. There are some of us, like for myself, I have one child and I'm divorced. I was married to someone who was high earning. However, I don't believe that he was high value, but he did make over 6 figures. And now I have someone who makes over 6 figures, but the difference is that he is high earning and he is high value.
Ma'am. Deserve. Do all men deserve to be high value?
No.
Do most men deserve to be high value?
No.
Exactly. You have to work and make yourself high value.
Yes.
As a single mother, you don't deserve anything, much less a high value man.
Kevin just outlined it. If she's already given a womb to another man, she belongs to him. She's not yours. She's already given a womb out. Allow him to keep her. And I did say the older they get, the more liability they have, the more standards they have, and the more they want from you. She thinks she deserves everything from someone else whom she hasn't given a womb to. Ridiculous, isn't it?
Just a little reminder again, stop treating your girlfriend like a wife. Stop it. Stop doing the wifely kind of things. The beloved wife has privileges that the girlfriend will never have. This is why women go from boyfriend to boyfriend to boyfriend. She thought she could do better. She thought she could do better. And they always monkey branch 100% of the time, which means this. They're hanging on to you while grabbing the hand of another man. When that hand is tight and secure, they let go of you. When they're done with him, they go to another man. That's monkey branching. Women monkey branch their entire life. And then they get tired of it, then they finally settle down.
What are you looking for in a husband, ladies?
Someone who treats you like you're the queen. Someone who respects you.
In a perfect world, would he be rich?
Hopefully. Yes.
Is it a deal breaker if he's not rich?
What else would it be?
So you wouldn't marry someone that wasn't rich?
Well, close to rich.
Do you think children have a business to be at weddings?
Of course! Yes!
What is your purpose here?
Dance and act like this place is ours.
Why do you look like a supervillain tonight?
Because I am.
If you had to have a play date with one celebrity, who would it be? And what would you do?
Taylor Swift and ask her why she's famous. Joel Embiid. Play basketball.
What are your thoughts on Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce?
I like that couple. He's a good man. Not a fan of the Eagles, that's why I hate him.
His brother's on the Eagles, no?
Yeah, but his brother should have married Taylor Swift.
What if I told you she was extremely overrated?
Well, what if I told you that you are extremely overrated?
Do you consider tonight very romantic?
It's disgusting.
What's your favorite movie, Molly?
Big Fat Greek Wedding. The Barbie movie. We have a handshake. P, pretty, I, intelligent, N, never sad, K, cool.
Wow, that is so inspiring to absolutely nobody. What's the most important part about family?
That you respect each other and you don't be mean.
You love respect, Molly, but yet you show none of it.
True. Play the day, yeah.
God damn, even the little ones are being indoctrinated to become proper modern 304s. Just imagine how they'll turn out.
Why are there women quick to reject a man that lives with his mom, but quick to accept a man that lives with his wife?
Because women suck.
I guess because there's a stigma if you live with your mom, then you're a bum, but I don't believe that, but a lot of women think that.
Would women prefer to be the emperor's mistress or the peasant's wife?
Probably the emperor's mistress because I guess it's like a higher...
So women would rather share a high-value man with another woman than have an average man all to herself?
I feel like a lot of women would want that, probably, most likely.
It sounds like most women are gold diggers, huh?
There's a lot of those out here.
Nobody is going to unconditionally love you except Jesus. That's it. Period. Get that through your head.
People think I hate black women, and I do this to show you the sickness in our community. You really believe this is right. This is... I don't even need to say anything else. The world is different for men than for women. Women can get away more with doing things that way. You do realize this is why so many young black men are in jail, because they go off on their feelings based upon their facts. But then you sit around and turn around to the same group of women talking about black men can't produce. You don't make enough money to provide. But you, man, are the kind of woman that raises a boy to go off of his feelings. His strong gut. How do you think that's going to set your son up to compete with men of other races?
I don't know. I haven't thought about that.
How old is your son?
12.
When the you think you should start thinking about it?
Monkey branching and hypergamy require that they care nothing about your feelings. But that's how it goes. Gotta know about it and know how to deal with it. Alright, that's it for this video. If you liked it, please hit the like button. And if you're new here, you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button as well. And the notification bell so you can be notified on any video that is dropped on this channel. As well as please share the video and get it out there and help the channel grow. Thank you for watching, and until next time, peace.